everyone, welcome back to DIY with Dewey. So today we are planning to go down to Miami to pick up a Acura ZDX. I've been in talks with a seller. It's a private seller that's selling a 2013 Acura ZDX. And that's the last year first generation ZDX was made. And I feel like that's probably the best model to have. Yeah, we're gonna pick it up. It has all the bells and whistles, folding mirrors, blind spot monitor, navigation, push button start. So our base model's pretty basic, doesn't have much. We didn't really care for all of them, but I kind of wanted the 2013 because it's the last model. All right, stay tuned. Let's see if we can make this happen. Okay, so here's the 2013 Acura ZDX that I'm flying down to Miami to check out. It looks like they did yellow fog lights on it. A little bit of damage right there. Running boards on both sides. It looks like the rims are a little different. 2013 rims normally have two-tone, like a dark gray and light gray. It has the accessory spoiler. It's been debadged so that it doesn't say anything in the back. That's pretty much it. Mileage. So it has a lot of miles, but I feel like these ZDXs are so good that they'll reach 300,000 miles pretty easily. But it'll be like the old Acura NSX, where it doesn't matter how many miles you have, they're still really reliable. So it has navigation as well. The seller says it's in good condition and everything works on it, so we'll see. It's over 12 years old, so I'm sure there's going to be some issues with it. But we'll take a detailed look at it and let's see if we'll get it or not. Alright, I called a Lyft and it came to pick me up pretty fast. Alright, so we just made it to the airport. We're about to get on our airplane. We have a little bit of time, so we're going to go into the lounge. I have bad news. I just found out the lounge was closed. So we're going to check out this little art display and then go get something to eat. So check out these seats. This is a pretty cool view. So, seats here and looks out into the runway. Since the lounge was closed, I found this restaurant. It was a pretty short flight, about an hour flight, so it wasn't too bad. I got a little nap in. Okay, so we made it to Miami Airport, and we're gonna go ahead and pick up an Uber and head out to go check out the vehicle. Let's go. Traffic was so crazy. It took us 1 hour to travel 12 miles. There we go, around here. It's good. Okay. Yeah, right here is good. All right, so this is the Acura ZDX we traveled like 1,000 miles for. It looks pretty good. The engine bay was so dirty. I checked all the fluids and all the fluids seemed okay. The coolant was a little low, but it was above the minimum.
Just
Pop back in.
Popping back in. I tried, as I said, I'm not very.
Yeah. But yeah, you said somebody hit you while you were parked.
Yeah. I came back and like it was in the garage at my job, and they don't have cameras, which is absolutely absurd. So
drove here about half an hour. Took it for a 30-minute spin on the highway and everything, and it is running great. There was a little bit of noise from, I believe, the brake caliper right here. I'll have to basically lift it up and check the brake caliper, see what's going on with it. But everything works on it. Blind spot works well. Here's the trunk popping up. This is what the interior looks like. So this doesn't have headrest TVs like the one we have. No, sorry, my stuff is on there. But basically we made the deal happen and he held on to it for me. Yeah, nice guy. It's great when a seller has really good communication, and it worked out really well. Pop the hood. Look down here. There's a little hood release. There's the new 2013 front grille. The engine bay is a little dirty. And there's the VIN number right there. We want to confirm the VIN number is right. All right, everything seems to work. One of the license plate light bulbs is out. It's been a really long day, just traveling, going all the way to Miami, but it feels good. It feels like home when I get into the Acura ZDX, just like our ZDX. So I'm not stressed out anymore. I still have to watch to make sure the temperature doesn't rise and everything going on the freeway. When I checked the coolant level, it was kind of at the minimum mark. It should be okay, but I'm gonna stop at a gas station, probably Buc-ee's, and pick up distilled water or coolant. So I just noticed an issue. This side is not cold, so it must be the temperature control actuator is probably bad. I'll run a diagnostic whenever I get home to figure out what's going on. But I'm pretty sure it's just the actuator that is causing issues with that. This side's cold. I haven't tested defrost or anything yet, but I'll get to know this car whenever we start messing with it and fixing everything wrong. Alright, we're still staying on 95 North for 300 more miles. So we're not going to get home until around 1 a.m. So it'll be pretty late. I think I'm going to need to stop and get some coffee. This is what it looks like when you've been traveling all day. Okay, so we have been driving for a few hours. We're going to stop and fill up the gas. Like only 45-mile range left. So I was kind of getting scared, thinking we were going to run out of gas before we got to Daytona. But I'm always at this Buc-ee's, so now I know exactly how to get home and how long it'll take. We're at the final stretch, almost home. Okay, so I've been driving for about 4 hours and everything's pretty good. I don't see any issues with the temperature on the left. This is what I've been seeing for the past 4 hours. Kind of boring drive. So I have all this technology in this vehicle, but I'm still using my phone as a GPS. It has a built-in GPS as well on this one. But it's not up to date and live traffic report and everything, like our phones are nowadays. So these GPSs are I feel like they're kind of useless. Maybe if you don't have cell phone reception, then that would be better, using GPS. But most of the time we have cell phone reception. So this was a really long day. It's been going since noon yesterday, so over 12 hours. Right now it's almost 3 a.m. I think I got to the airport at noon, or got an Uber at like 11:30ish. Got to the airport by noon and just been waiting, traveling. Luckily I was able to work while I was traveling, so I was able to get a lot of work done on my laptop. I'm excited for tomorrow to look through this vehicle and see what can be fixed, what needs to be fixed. And I want to make it look good again. So it's kind of rough around the edges. There's scratches on it, door dings, dents. But mechanically, it's pretty sound. It drives great. I'll know exactly what's wrong with it after I drive it for a couple days. But alright, well, I think that's it for today. I'm gonna go get some sleep.